Hi, my name is Raven. I am a professional licensed cosmetologist. And I just wanted to kind of address today a few things that clients typically ask me when they come into my salon about natural hair. The biggest thing that I'm currently asked is, how do I manage my hair? Do I have to cut all of my hair off to go natural? I don't want to be natural and all I can wear is an afro or dreadlocks. What type of styles would I be able to do if I'm natural? So I'm just going to address a few things that happen when people come in. So the main thing that I see when people come in, whether they're natural or not, a lot of people come in and their hair is extremely dry. Dry, because they're not properly taking care of their hair when they're home. And then they come in and they want to say they need a trim or they think they need a haircut, when a lot of times this can be prevented. And a lot of times when they come in, all they actually need is their hair to be hydrated, a very good deep condition or hot oil, or sometimes even a treatment, because you may have people that come in and have scalp issues or have hair issues as well. So first and foremost, I want to talk about everybody educating yourself about your hair, feeling comfortable with your hair. If you have a regular stylist, great, but you do definitely need to know how to take care of your hair at home. Secondly, if you don't have a regular stylist and you're what I call are considered to be a chair hopper, meaning you go from beautician to beautician, salon to salon, and you seem to, float around. This one does your hair for this. This one does your hair for that. Or you're scheming to look to see who has the most, the best pricing. You want to go to who's the cheapest. We all want to save money. We all want a coupon. We all want specials and things like this and want to find a great deal. But when it comes to your hair, that is supposed to be considered your glory. That's where you should take the most time. That is how you feel about yourself on a day-to-day basis. You have to look at your hair and everything every day. So you want your hair to be healthy because it's a definite reflection of you. It's half the time it's, one of the first things that people see when they see you is, your face, and things like that. So I'm just going to talk about a regimen that I typically put my clients on. I typically tell everybody shampoo once a week. I know a lot of people want to YouTube things, and that's what's kind of finally made me want to come out and do a YouTube video. I believe in educating my clients, and a lot of my clients always talk about, why don't you upload things to your channel? Why don't you talk about different hair care needs and things like that. So that's what I'm actually going to talk about briefly. So with natural hair, number one, a lot of people don't know. And I get a lot of people that come into my chair that think they know. And they say, I'm natural. I've been natural for this long, for that long. And I just need to come get my ends trimmed, or I just want a natural style. And then they get to me and they have color on their hair or some type of chemical. And then when I explain to them, well, your hair is still chemically altered, you're not completely natural. Second, a lot of people think they have to cut all of their hair off to go natural. Yes, it's the fastest way, but you don't have to do that. You can use products. Some products that help you with transitioning are quite expensive, but there are household things that you can use as well. Honey, sugar, caramel, these different things actually help aid in your hair transitioning process. What else? Let me see. If you're natural and you're applying heat to your hair, of course, you still need to get a trim. I would say every 4 to 6 weeks, depending on your hair and what you're needing, especially if you have not... if you decide not to cut your relaxer or your color or whatever it is that you have on, whatever chemical, to cut it out, then definitely I would suggest, 4 to 6 weeks. But typically I tell people like 8 to 12 weeks for a trim, especially if you're not applying heat daily and different things like that. So shampoo and condition weekly. Secondly, I always tell people to alternate between a hot oil treatment and some type of deep conditioning treatment, meaning every 2 weeks. So you would only be doing that twice a month. So once a week you'd shampoo your hair. That's 4 shampoos a month. Secondly, you would do a hot oil and a cholesterol or some type of deep scalp treatment, or if you have a issue with your scalp or hair, something targeted to that issue. So say if you suffer with dandruff or psoriasis, peppermint, rosemary, tea tree, those are things that would actually stimulate and help with that. A lot of times you'll get people who come in and they have breakage. The rosemary and peppermint mixed together, that helps stimulate the scalp, that encourages hair growth, and it keeps away dandruff, things like that. So those are things you could do. But one to 2 times a week, you need to oil or grease your scalp. If you're going to use hair grease, you do not need to get a big glob of it and put in your hair. It just needs to be a thin layer that when it's on your fingertip, that can be applied to the scalp only. You don't have to apply it to the hair, especially if it's a hair grease. If you're using oil, you can use a pea size to a dime sized amount and apply it all over the hair, and then just lightly put a little bit on your finger and rub through on your scalp. And those are just some things that you can do at home, and in 1 month you will notice a total transition in the manageability of your hair. I've had so many clients that said, oh my God, I didn't want to do it. It was a lot to do. And I don't know how it's a lot to do, but I mean, for some people it is. So they were like, it was a lot to do. And but once they did it, they truly, truly appreciated it. I definitely believe in educating my clients, and I definitely believe that everybody should have a hairstylist who's trying to educate you about your hair, trying to teach you how to maintain your hair at home. It should not always be about money. This is my career. This is my job. Of course, this is how I get paid. But at the same time, I like my clients to walk away feeling like they can maintain their hair if they go somewhere, or if they can't come into me, or, you know, whatever. So I just wanted to share that today because I get asked that so much, so many times. So I just wanted to truly share that and kind of bless you guys and educate you on that topic today. Okay. Bye-bye.